In 1912, the RMS Titanic, the largest and most luxurious ship ever built, set sail from Southampton, England, on its maiden voyage. It was called Unsinkable, a marvel of engineering and the pinnacle of human ambition. More than 2,200 passengers and crew were on board, ranging from the wealthiest elites to hopeful immigrants dreaming of a new life in America. The excitement was electric, and nobody imagined the disaster that awaited them. The Titanic was a floating palace. Over 880 feet long, 9 decks, lavish first-class cabins, a swimming pool, a gym, a squash court, and grand dining halls filled with chandeliers and intricate woodwork. First-class passengers included industrialists, socialites, and famous personalities, while the lower decks were crowded with immigrants carrying hope, dreams, and family legacies. Every detail on the Titanic was designed to impress. Children played on deck, couples strolled under the stars, and musicians filled the air with live music. April 10, 1912, departure from Southampton. Passengers marveled at the ship's grandeur. They explored the decks, dined in luxury, and socialized in the grand lounges. Some noted the confidence of the crew, others, the sheer size and perfection of the ship. People called it the ship of dreams. Lifeboat drills were minimal, and many assumed no disaster could ever occur. Stops in Cherbourg, France, and Queenstown, Ireland, added more passengers, mail, and cargo. Stories emerged: an elderly couple excited to see America, a young family hoping for a better future, and wealthy industrialists planning lavish events on board. The Titanic was a world unto itself. April 14, 1912, the fourth night at sea. Calm ocean, clear skies, freezing cold. At 11:40 p.m., Lookout Frederick Fleet spotted a massive iceberg. The alarm rang. Despite attempts to steer away, the Titanic struck the iceberg on its starboard side. The hull tore open, flooding multiple watertight compartments. Passengers were initially unaware. Some were still playing cards, others walking on deck, and some enjoying late-night dinners. Crew members realized the gravity and began evacuation. Panic spread slowly but surely. Lifeboats were launched, but there were not enough. Women and children were prioritized, yet confusion reigned. Families were separated. Personal stories emerge: a mother clutching her baby, a man comforting his wife, strangers helping each other onto lifeboats. By midnight, the bow dipped further. The stern began rising, ominous against the night sky. Water rushed into grand staircases, engine rooms, and lower decks. The orchestra continued to play, attempting to calm passengers, but the music was soon drowned by screams and crashing metal. The chaos was unimaginable. Some passengers jumped into lifeboats, others clung to debris. Heroism and tragedy intertwined. Between 1 o'clock and 2 a.m., the Titanic was breaking apart. The bow sank completely, while the stern twisted and rose into the air before collapsing. More than 1,500 people perished in the icy waters, most succumbing within minutes. About 700 survivors were rescued by the RMS Carpathia. Stories of survival included people floating on debris for hours, holding loved ones, and miraculous rescues. The aftermath shocked the world. Investigations exposed failures, insufficient lifeboats, overconfidence in the ship's design, and lack of emergency procedures. Maritime laws were rewritten: lifeboats for everyone, mandatory drills, and improved safety regulations. Titanic became a symbol of human ambition, tragedy, and the fragility of life. Artifacts recovered from the wreck tell personal stories: letters, shoes, jewelry, even small keepsakes that survived the ocean depths. Researchers and historians continue to explore, keeping the legacy alive. Over a century later, the Titanic continues to captivate the world, inspiring books, films, documentaries, and endless fascination. From the joyous excitement of departure to the freezing despair in the Atlantic, every detail of Titanic tells a story. Heroism, heartbreak, dreams shattered, lives lost, all woven into one of history's most enduring tragedies. The Titanic was more than a ship. It was a world of dreams and tragedy, a story of ambition, human error, and resilience. Its legend endures, teaching lessons about humility, bravery, and the fragility of life. Over a century later, Titanic still captures hearts and imaginations, reminding us of that fateful night beneath the waves. Backhand index pointing right if you want me to cover more legendary disasters, mysterious events, or famous historical tragedies. Comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more epic stories from history.